What's up with it, YouTube? We back with another one. And who we got today? What's your name?
Christopher Scott.
Christopher Scott. Where you from, Christopher?
Cleveland, Ohio.
You from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes,
How old is you?
Right now, I'm 56 years old. I'll be 57 August 7th.
57 August 7th?
Yeah, I'm 56 right now. I'll be 57 August 7th.
Okay. So, is you homeless?
Yes, I am right now. I am.
How long you been homeless?
Well, I've been homeless now for about 5 years. I've been in and out of shelters and stuff and garages and shit. I've been trying to get help, man, but it's hard out here. I ain't really been using no drugs. I drink a beer now and then, smoke me a cigarette, but no hard drugs like shooting dope and nothing like that.
Okay.
I'm
On this channel, we keep it 100, man.
Yeah,
we keep it all the way 100. You could be transparent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what was your drug of choice when you was using drugs?
Reefer, beer and wine and shit.
What about crack? You ever use crack?
Yeah, I have, but
So how old was you when you first started using crack?
like 25.
25?
Yeah, but I'm 56 now. I used it for a couple years, but then I had to,
Who got you hooked on it first? Who was the first person?
This girl.
How old was she?
Well, okay, I was 20. I was like 25. She was like damn near like 40.
Okay, so she was older.
Yes, she was.
Okay, so what side of town did you grow up on?
This side? Right
This
now,
side.
yeah. 150th and Harvard. That's where my mother, that's where I was born at. My mother, father, and raised me.
Okay. You got kids?
No, I don't.
You don't got no kids?
No, that's why that's sort of why I'm in the position that I am. If I had kids, I would have had to be more responsible, more of an adult. You know what I'm saying? I never had kids, never had a wife. I never really had enough money or a good job to take care of a wife or kids. The little money I made, it was just really just personal money, man. I worked at grocery stores, little factory.
How old was you when you had your first job?
15.
You was 15?
Yeah, my father got it for me at the place he worked at. I was in the dietary department of a nursing home.
Okay.
And I worked there for like a couple years. Then I went to a supermarket that my sister worked there. She got me the job. I worked there for about 5 years. Well, about 3 years. Then I went back to the nursing home. Then my father got me, worked there, quit, and then went back to, I went back to school, community college when I was 20, and got my GED.
Okay, so you got your so you do got an education?
Yes.
Okay, so you got your GED?
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless now for about 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Okay, 5 years. So, you ever tried to get help? You ever tried to get housing? Or
I tried in-house drug treatment centers. They was taking care of me for a minute. I was in one over here on Akron, Oriental House.
Okay, the Oriental House, the halfway house?
Right, I completed that, and they sent me to another place, a little hotel-like place, and I was working and stuff, but I came up with Devil Reaper in my system. They got rid of me.
You ever been to prison?
Yeah, a couple times.
How much time you doing in prison the first time?
My first time I did 6 months, and my second time I did 6 months.
For what?
Just for not going to see my probation officer. Nothing serious.
Why was you on probation?
What was I on probation for? I was on
Keep it real, man. We keep it 1,000.
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to remember what I was on probation for. Getting caught buying some weed down here on 131st. They popped me buying a $20 sack. Popped me.
You went to prison for some weed?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, no, what it was, they put me on probation. And I violated.
Then you violated.
Right. The first time you being caught was for some weed. They, whatever. Look, man, we're gonna put you on probation. I violated a couple times. They sent me to jail. And the same thing on my second time, the same thing. But the second time I was buying some crack.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 piece, and they popped me then. It was the same thing. They put me on probation, violated and shit. Not quit going to my probation officer, put me in jail again.
Would you say you had a good childhood growing up, or like, who raised you growing up?
My mother and father.
Your mother and so you had a mother and father. In the household.
Right. They're both dead now, but yeah, I had a mother and father. Yeah, they raised me good. We sort of, my upbringing was sort of middle class.
Oh, okay. So you had a good childhood growing up. Was it any like abuse in the home or like?
Well, I mean, sometimes I got beat with a belt when I did something wrong, but there's no abuse.
Okay.
You know, all kids get a whooping and shit.
So did you have like siblings growing up?
Yeah, brothers and sisters, they was in the house. They were older. I have one sister that's a year older than me, and I have two brothers and another sister that's like 10, 11, and 12 years older than me.
Okay. So, you talk to your family now? Did you got any family you talk to?
Yeah. I talked to my sister not too long ago. She's trying to give me some help. And she said that, straighten up and I can come stay with her, but I can't be smoking no weed.
Can't be smoking no weed and no crack?
No, not in no house.
You ever tried heroin before?
No. Well, I sniffed it, and it had made me so sick I was throwing up. I said, never again.
Okay.
I mean, I snorted some, and that shit had me messed up.
Yeah.
People were telling me that you got to get used to that stuff, though.
Yeah. So, okay, so so if you had to talk to your younger self, right? Mm-hmm. What advice would you give your younger self?
Just don't do drugs, man. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Get your education. And
where would you say where everything went downhill? Like when? Like what age?
Well, I was about 25.
25?
When that girl introduced me to crack.
25?
Yeah.
How did you meet her?
Well, she was a girl who lived on my street. I knew her. She been knew me since I was little. She always knew her. Her name Brenda. I've been knowing her. She knew my brothers and sisters. I mean,
Brenda had a baby, huh, man?
Yeah. She knew me. I mean, when I was didn't even know myself. She knew me when I didn't even know myself. So she was nice. She just turned me on. She knew I was getting high, but she knew I was smoking reefer and being wine, but she didn't know I did crack. She was like, have you ever did crack before? Ever smoked cocaine before? I said, no. She said, you want to try it? I said, yeah. She said, well, come on, we can go to your house. I said, yeah, we can go in the basement. She hooked me on to it, and that was sort of my downfall.
Yeah. So where's she at now?
She lives out, and she's doing all right. I think she lives.
She clean? Or?
Yeah, she's clean. She's working too. I don't know where she lives at, but she's done. I not seen her not too long ago. She's pretty cool.
Okay. So like, what would you tell the youth now? You know what I'm saying? What would you tell the youth now?
Don't use drugs. Stay in school, get your education, go to the army, get into some kind of field career, and just stay off drugs.
Okay.
No violence. Try not to be violent.
Is you religious?
Yeah. My brother's a minister. Daryl, you might have heard him. Daryl and Belinda Scott at the corner of Lee and Mayfield.
Daryl and Belinda Scott.
Yeah, corner of Lee and Mayfield.
Mayfield, that's your brother?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of him?
I heard of him,
yeah,
man.
Daryl Scott. That's my brother.
I heard of him.
Yeah, I'm Christopher Scott. He's Daryl Scott.
Okay. So you Christian or Baptist or?
Baptist.
You Baptist?
Yeah.
Okay, so you a God-fearing man.
Yes, I am.
You a God-fearing man. Mm-hmm. So you believe in the Almighty. You believe in a higher power.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate you, man, giving us an interview, man. Again, what's your name?
Christopher Scott.
Christopher Scott. Do you got any social media or cash app?
No.
Where people could donate?
No.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate y'all. We back with another one. Talk to y'all in a minute, YouTube.